More this way. More this way. But no. Okay, am I in frame? Are the babies in frame? We're in frame? Yeah? Check, check, check. How's the audio? Can you see it go back and forth? Okay, all right. Hey folks, how y'all doing out there? Old single dad over here. Got Big Pumpkin over here and the children on the trampoline. If we get here early, they get more time on the trampoline because it's all the children come here to the trampoline. I don't know who put it here. It's at the playground underneath this tree. I don't know if the neighborhood put it here or one of the neighbors funded it. I don't know, but shout out to whoever put the playground or the trampoline here. Forrest G, when he leaves the house and we go on our route, he wants to come straight to this trampoline. So I said, you know what? I guess yesterday there were some kids already on it. They had to wait their turn. And Forrest G's not very patient. I said, let's just go early. Early bird gets the worm. So, old single dad here at the playground as usual. That's that song. I used to spend my nights out in a bar room. Now I spend all my time at the playground. But got me a Yeti cup full of ice water. I brought my camp chair. And don't feel sorry for this one because I told her, I said, bring your chair. And she's too shy to carry her camp chair through the neighborhood. Therefore, she's gonna stand up this whole time or go sit on the ground over there with the ants. I don't care. No, baby, no. Oh, Lord. Me and my camp chair will never be the same. Baby, this is a family-friendly show here. Now, but be honest, Big Pumpkin, now you're wishing you had brought your camp chair. Because I'm in the shade here. This tree's probably 200 years old. I don't know if you can see this big tree behind me. It's huge. This whole area is shaded, so she got a brick. Now she's trying to put that big Filipina gadonkadonk on a small brick. I think all that brick's gonna do is like rip a hole in your stretchables. But go ahead, don't bother me a bit. I'm in the entertainment business. So she gets a piece of cardboard, puts over the brick. Now it won't rip a hole in that gadonkadonk. Yeah, so I'm chilling like a villain. I said, you know what? I'm gonna fire up the camera and talk to you fine folks. Just let you know it's a beautiful day. Beautiful, warm, sunny day with a cool breeze here in the Philippines. You cannot beat this weather, even though it's warmed up a bit. Even though it's warmed up a bit. Keep jumping. Keep jumping until I get tired. And when I get tired, then we'll go over to the swings. But see, the problem is the swings are in direct sunlight right now. That's why nobody's here at the playground. You get here early, trampoline's underneath the big tree. They can get all their trampoline time out of the way. And when the sun goes down, other kids start showing up. They're tired. Now they're over on the swings and the monkey bars over there. And got a volleyball net too. Got a basketball court, nice indoor, well, covered basketball court over at the school. Got it made here in this little hood. So Big Pumpkin, I figured we would talk about what happened at the barber shop yesterday. So you want to turn around here so the microphone will pick you up. So I'm watching, sweetie. I'm watching. Go ahead. Forrest G, get up there and jump, buddy. So yesterday we're going to get haircuts. Me and Forrest G. Yeah, they got a lot of ants. I learned my lesson over about 5 previous trips, and that's why I brought my camp chair. And apparently you didn't learn your lesson. You did not listen. Baby, I told you, just bring your chair. I'm not carrying both of them, and she wouldn't do it. She walked over here not carrying nothing. But baby, back to what happened yesterday, right? So yesterday, the day started out, long story short, somebody did chichi barichi to Big Pumpkin, which is basically running her mouth too much. What's chichi barichi? Sweetie, jump until I get tired now, or we'll go home if y'all not jumping.
No.
It's in the direct sunlight. So anyhow, Akuya did chichi barichi to Fatima and pissed her off. She rolled around the corner, chichi barichi, blah 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 blah. So the dude pissed her off, right? And then I go on that big long walking tour. I see the Kuya on the trike yakking the Kuya or the Ate on the motorbike. A little road rage or an accident. You know, a lot of conflict. And then the conflict of the day was not over. The worst thing, they say bad things come in threes. So the worst thing, we're gonna get a haircut, me and Forrest G. Can you sit a little closer to the microphone, please? Well, if you come over here. Okay, that's why I brought the chair, because they have a lot of ants. How many times we gotta start the story? So me and Forrest G, we need haircuts. We walk up there to our regular guy that y'all have seen on videos before. You know, nice dude. He's patient with Forrest G, but he had a Kuya in the chair, and he had one waiting, and he just started. So man, we're talking over. You know, you got two people in front of you. You're in for an hour wait, right? I'm not complaining. It's just, you know, bad luck, bad timing on our part. So we're like, all right, dude, we'll just come back later. And as we're walking, there's this other barber shop. And I'd been to the Kuya once before. Haircut wasn't bad, wasn't great. But the dude's an asshole. I'll just flat out come out and say it. He's just an old bastard is what he is. Just an old nasty bastard, right? Now, I didn't tell Big Pumpkin this because I like to give people more than one chance. But Big Pumpkin, here's the truth. I've been to that guy before, and he was a jackass before. He's like the soup Nazi on Seinfeld. He just, you know, old crotchety, just a ODB, old dirty bastard, right? But I didn't tell her that. So we go up to the barbershop, and I couldn't remember exactly what he looked like, but I think he was in the restaurant next door. So we walk in the barbershop, there's nobody there. So we're just sitting around, you know. Fatima's like, are you sure this is a barber shop? I'm like, well, there's a barber chair, there's a hair cutters. Yes, it's a barber shop. She's like, yo. So looking back, it was the dude over in the restaurant. He saw us walk into his shop. He didn't hurry up or speak to us or say, hey, I'll be over there in 5 minutes. I'll be there in 10 minutes. Nothing like that. He just let us walk into his shop and sit there for like 10 minutes. And she's like, you know, let's go. I'm like, just give him 10 minutes. Maybe he's next door getting a bite to eat. Had air conditioning, so we're sitting there waiting. And he has this spiral notebook. There's actually 2 spiral notebooks where you sign in. Just put your first name. A shitty old spiral notebook. Like something that you would throw away after a year of school, right? All worn out, tattered, and all it had was the first names, you know. And I remember that from last time. He was an asshole about signing in. Did you sign in? I'm like, bro, I'm the only one here. Why do I need to sign in? You gotta sign in. So I remember that from before. So I sit down, I put my name, my son's name on his little spiral notebook. And again, he had 2 spiral notebooks and 2 pens. I'm not sure why he needs 2. I'm not sure which one I was supposed to sign in on, but I just picked one and signed in. Well, as we're waiting on the Kuya, Forrest G grabbed the pen, and before we could grab him, he put a big slash across the page.
Just on a small one, like this, not big even.
Okay, so it may be a 5-inch mark across the page before we grabbed him and grabbed the pen. on this old shitty ass informal sign-in page that just had 2 guys above us. So you had like Jim, Joe Bob, and then our 2 names. That was the only thing written on this piece of shit, tattered, spiral piece of shit notebook. Didn't think nothing about it. So we're waiting. Sure enough, here come the Kuya. I'm like, yep, this is the asshole I remember before. It's been months ago. He comes in, just looks at us, you know, not like, hey, how are you doing? What did he first say?
You sign in like this.
Yeah, the first thing he said was, you sign in? Like, yes, sir. Well, you know, we're signed in. Can you cut his hair? Cut the little boy's hair? He goes over, looks at the spiral notebook and says, he said, what is this? Who did this? And he's just like shocked. And then the fact that he comes out like that, we were both shocked. We weren't expecting that. What is this? Who did this? And I'm like, hey, sir, I'm sorry. You know, my son grabbed a pen before I could grab him. I apologize. You know, my bad. And then he starts going, just shaking his head back and forth. Just looking at Forrest G, looking at this piece of shit spiral notebook with the 5-inch slash where he just put a mark on it. Just shaking his head back and forth. Then, to make matters worse, he grabs both the notebooks and the pens and just picks them up like he's mad as hell, puts them over, you know, next to the, you know, where all the barber tools are, that little shelf. And at that point, we're not feeling very welcome. Hey, both of y'all jump right now. Go to jumping. We are not feeling very welcome, are we, Big Pumpkin? And so I said something to the effect of, I'm like, hey, you know, sir, we're sorry. You know, can you still cut his hair? And at that point, I was 50-50 whether or not I wanted to leave. And the other thing is basically tell the dude to go pound sand. The redneck in me was in check, but it was 50-50. So I'm trying to be diplomatic. It was my son's fault. He put a slash of ink on this dude's beloved spiral notebook. I'm like, all right, sir, okay, well, can you still cut his hair? And I see this look on Big Pumpkin's face. Y'all keep jumping till I get tired. My gosh.
Can you have water?
Yes, you can come get all the free water you want. Folks, I hear about this trampoline all day, so they're getting their fill while they're here. So Big Pumpkin has got this look on her face. It's a combination of fear. She's about to cry and she's about to fight and cuss this dude out. It was a combination of I'm either gonna knock him out or she's gonna cry. And I was 50-50, but it was overwhelming to her. So at that point, she just grabs Forrest G and heads for the door. And what'd you say, baby?
Thank you, Kuya.
You said, no, thank you, Kuya, thank you, Kuya. And then the dude acts like he don't understand what's going on. You know, he was like, what? He didn't say that, but he's like, you know, what's the big deal? I'm like, dude, you were just, you know, start jumping.
I'm listening.
She just, my daughter's such a chismosa. She just wants to listen to all the gossip. She's at that age. So Big Pumpkin's headed to the door with Forrest G in tow. You know, thank you, Kuya. Thank you, Kuya.
Thank you na lang.
Thank you, Nalang. Thank you, Nalang. And so he's looking at me, and I'm like, hey, man, sorry, dude. Sorry again for my son putting that ink mark in your spiral notebook. Very sorry. I just kept apologizing on the way out the door. We get out the door, and she's chichi barichi, blah, blah, blah. I mean, she was pissed off. It could have went either way with her. She was either going to cry or cuss him out, right? Now, baby, you haven't said much. You've just been letting me talk. What's your perspective? Huh? Baby, right here's the microphone. The microphone's not in the ground between your legs. It's right here. Look at here. Point your mouth at the
Why you
microphone.
not bring the ano?
Point your mouth at the microphone. How long we been doing this? Right here. Point them lips over here. Okay, so what's your perspective?
I just want to out in there after yucking so much to him because he's old. I just think that he's already old. You need to teach him. I'm already teaching him.
Okay, so you're thinking, hey, this dude's just an old crotchety bastard and just exercise patience, but I'm getting the hell out of here. That's basically what I thought. I mean, he, like I said, he's like the soup Nazi. He's the flying-in Nazi.
I don't like his acting.
No, you got. Who did this? What is this? Who did this?
My ears is going like this.
Just grabs the shit up. It was a horrible, you know, in front of the children. The big thing was he did this in front of my daughter and in front of my son, and that's what wasn't cool about it. So what do you do? Okay, it's our fault. We screwed up your notebook. So we just, hey.
You need to buy me
I'm not buying him a new notebook. I'll go buy me a new notebook and I'll give him one piece of paper. Here you go, here's your fucking piece of paper. So things like that, when I talk about what to pack when you come to the Philippines, you pack 2 big suitcases full of patience and 1 carry-on full of shut the hell up. And that's what I had to do because the redneck in me wants to go off on the guy. In America, there's a very, you know, about a 60% chance I wouldn't have let that fly. But as I get older, I'm more wiser and more patient. And also when I'm not in my home country where I know my rights and I actually have some rights, you keep your mouth shut. That's what you do here. You don't have any rights here. All right, of course she had to take a 10-100. So, you know, what I'm saying is the lesson is when you're outside your home country, keep your mouth shut. You're not going to win any argument with the local, period. It's just the way it is. So if you don't have the willpower to keep your mouth shut when you get into those types of situations, well, you probably need to stay in your home country where you have rights. Because when you leave your home country, you're a guest and a visitor in somebody else's country. You don't have any rights. So even though that was just uncalled for on his part, especially in front of the children, you do what we did. Apologize. She's thanking him, I'm apologizing, and then when you get out of there and never come back. That's it. I don't recommend you go on Google and leave a big long negative review about your experience. In Thailand, they're putting people in jail over that, right? These cybercrime laws about causing people to lose face in business or what have you. So the reason I'm telling the story, because I'm not telling you who he is, where he is, what his name is. I'm just talking about it. So there you go. And it's all good. So what we did was, instead of getting a chicken and some haircuts, we ended up buying 2 chickens. So it all worked out better, right? The problem is, my hair has gotten so thick, and I know that camera's a distance away, that I'm about half Bob Ross right now. Another couple weeks, I'll be full Bob Ross mode. We watch a lot of Bob Ross because there's a dedicated Bob Ross channel on the Samsung TV. And it's a funny story about his hair, how it came about. But my hair is getting so long and it sticks straight up. I mean, I told her I might go full Bob Ross. Good idea, baby? Baby, I'm trying to tell this story here. Okay, I had to give these kids some more motivation, keep them jumping. Because see, what happens is when other children show up, okay, now it's their turn. And if they don't get it out of them, they'll go over there and then want to come back. So just get here early, let them get their fill, get their energy level down, and now they're just ready to go over there to the swing and relax, because the swing doesn't require much energy. So baby, do you want to go back to that barber shop and give the guy another chance? We could buy him a new spiral notebook and apologize again. You know, and maybe he's just so old that, you know, he's just so old that he's just a old crusty bastard, you know. But I'm telling you this, that's his everyday attitude, because he yacked me about the signing in before. I was the only person there. I'm like, sir, I gotta sign in. I'm the only one here. Did you sign in? Hey, yeah.
That's the only barber shop that I know that needs to sign in.
Well, if there's a line, the sign-in sheet makes sense. But when you walk in there and you're the only dude there, yeah, you're not signing up for relief goods. Like, bro, can I just get a haircut? Brings back horrible memories of having to sign in during that lockdown everywhere I went. I always signed in as JD Gaff. Just don't give up. That was my alter ego, my identity during the whole lockdown. JD Gaff.
Go, that's what you want, right? Jumping when some kids coming, you're going.
All right, looks like they're wore out. Just pour them here. Pour them some water, Big Mama. Let's just hydrate them. That's my story, folks. That's the story of the soup Nazi, the sign-in sheet Nazi over at the barbershop. She said what? What?
That means I'm
She said gilly what?
Giggle.
Giggle. Yeah, Big Pumpkin was pissed off. She was about to yak that dude, but she was about to cry at the same time. Baby, I'm sorry about that experience. I feel real bad about that. And baby, you got 2 mosquitoes on your left lower leg. You got 3 mosquitoes. Or whatever, it's eating on you. That's why I'm wearing pants. Everybody wants to know why are you wearing long pants? Well, over at the playground, mosquitoes get on the foreign guy. So I wised up. Now I got on my boots and my pants. I can sit here all night. I'm not getting ate up. Force G's rocking long pants. But the ladies didn't learn their lesson. What can I do? So thanks for listening to my story about the barbershop. Stuff like that. It just cause you to have a bad day if you let others dictate your mood. In the words of the J-Dog, never let a bitch dictate your mood. But that's sound advice to never let anybody else dictate your mood. I'm not letting that barber dictate my mood. The dude who did the peachy, what's it called? Chichi Barichi. The dude who did the Chichi Barichi in the morning, he's not affecting my mood. Neither is the barber. You know, sitting there watching people yak about a little traffic accident or what have you. It's not affecting my mood. Don't let it. Good job, babies. Keep jumping. Keep jumping. Faster, faster. Sige. Just keep jumping till I get tired. Folks, old single dad here. I've told y'all many times, if you don't have children, the key to dealing with small children is just energy management. When they wake up, they have 110% battery level, and they're like Tasmanian devils. Whenever you get back to the house, if they have a high energy level, they're harder to manage. They're always getting into something. They're jumping on the bed. They're trying to, you know, get themselves into trouble. But especially with us at night, we take these kids out on a long walk, put them on the playground until they can't play no more. So we'll leave here with about a 5% battery level. By the time we get home and shower, they'll have about less than 1% by the time they hit the bed, and then they're out. They don't give us no trouble. But if you don't take them on this routine, yeah, you know, they're getting into trouble all night. Then they don't want to go to bed. They want to stay up. They want to watch TV. You're hollering at them, hey, lay down, go to bed. But after this playground treatment, you have no problems getting these kids to sleep. They sleep better. Me and Big Pumpkin can watch a Western or something because they go to sleep immediately. And they feel much better the next day. They're in a better mood because they got a good night's sleep. Let's go for us, G. Come on, man. You got some energy. Keep jumping till I get tired. Let's go, baby. Go bring that camera over here. Folks, thanks for listening to my story. Y'all see the stress I'm under here, right? Stress is real. Is she gonna mess around and break my damn DJI Osmo Pocket 3? Cause she's not nimble like she used to be. Baby, I don't think the viewers want to see that big donk-a-donk. Okay, baby. Go ahead and get the shoes on them, then we'll go over to the swings. I'll sit right here and give me the cold drink. I'll hold the cold drink while you get their shoes on.
Wait, Maria, wait.
Yeah, don't get in the mess over there. I'm not going to the hospital. I don't go to the hospital on Wednesdays, and Thursdays ain't looking good either. You gotta take your shoes off when you get on the trampoline. Folks, y'all see old single dad got everything under control here in the Philippines. Got Father of the Year locked down. Good job, Big Pumpkin. Under my expert tutelage, one day you might possibly win 4th or 5th place in Mother of the Year if you really try hard. Wait for Forrest G. All right, head to the swings. There they go. Big Pumpkin, you got to get this backpack. I can't carry the chair and the backpack and the cup and the camera. Okay, I'll leave it here. I think I might have hurt my back carrying the backpack and the chair over here at the same time. Big Pumpkin, you don't need to grab the camera, man. If you want some water, come over here and get some water. The bar is open. Here you go, Forrest G. Let me pour you one up, son. You're blocking the camera view, man. Old Dad's the bartender over here.
What happened to your camera? It's like this.
Yeah, it's all right. Go ahead and pour some in there, man.
Daddy, can you help me with the bar?
Yeah, just a minute, I'll help you. Let me finish bartending here. That's good. Y'all get a big drink, get a big camel drink. Important to hydrate the babies. Yeah, folks, old single dad at the playground. Now look, how many kids? Look, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 high school kids on the trampoline. That's why it'll be broke within a day or so. Not designed for 5 big high school kids. But it's not my duty or place to police up the playground. Okay, y'all drink it all. Good job. Where's my ice?
Already milk.
Yeah, so y'all ate my ice. Folks, if you haven't seen any of my previous talks, hey, I'm not going to the hospital on Wednesdays. Easy on that. Maria is such a jokester and a trickster, likes to joke around and play pranks and just roughhouse, you know, swing so fast that she's just a jokester. He's pushing Forrest G till he's about to loop the darn thing. Anyhow, if you haven't been tracking, you know, we've been up here in Angeles City, what, about 10 months now? Coming up on a year. I brought him up here for some suburban lifestyle training to, you know, see what it's like to live in an upscale neighborhood. The neighborhood is wonderful. The school is absolutely wonderful. Obviously, we've been living in a big ass fine house. But it's coming up on a year, and it's time for us to go. It's very hard to leave the school because out of all the things that went on and has went on over this past year, the school is the one thing that has worked out and even exceeded our expectations. So it's very hard to leave the school. That's the biggest part. But we're going to be displacing, headed towards the beach somewhere. We're headed towards the beach somewhere. Maybe you're going to build a campfire over here or what? Big Pumpkin's missing her family. The babies are missing the beach. I'm dreaming of Shamboli's pizza. Anyway, we'll be headed out of here in a couple months, my friends.
Are you sure?
You
miss your girlfriend?
Are you gonna? I miss all my girlfriends. Yeah, I do. What about the neighborhood? You gonna miss the neighborhood and the school?
Yeah.
It's such a beautiful hood. I mean, this nice cool breeze. It's always, every day, a nice cool breeze blowing through here.
And in the village, you have a good playground.
In the what?
In the Denman, they have a good playground.
Oh, baby, we got our own private playground here. We got a playground at the school. Pros and cons to everywhere you go. It's give and take, good and bad. But wherever we go, we make it, right? We've been so many places.
Yeah.
Wherever we go.
We don't have permanent address.
Yeah. Who the hell wants a permanent address? Life is too short.
Ate girly ba yun? Call me. You don't have permanent
No,
address.
there's no such thing as a permanent address because we only got 100 years on this planet. We're all here temporary. We're all here on Earth, TDY, temporary duty. Then we move on to the next world, wherever that is. But wherever me and Big Pumpkin go, we make it. Make the best of it. Hey, Butter Row. Hey, man. Forrest G.
Are you going to make video too?
Yeah. Don't grab my camera, man. If it was the action cam, I don't got no problem with it. But wherever we end up, we'll make lemonade. We'll make it. We'll make the best of it. Hey, man. Hey, Butter-O. Daddy loves you, man. You gonna go swing? You wanna go swing a little bit? Want Mama to go with you?
No, we're not going in there.
Nah, we got all those high school kids over there, buddy. That's why we did all the extra jumping because now it's occupied. Welcome to my Angeles City suburban lifestyle here. Some of y'all are quite puzzled that it doesn't have anything to do with what? That one shitty street over there. My gosh. It's just assumed that if you move to Vegas, you're a compulsive gambler. If you move to Nashville, you must be a country music fan and go to Tootsie's every night. Which, if I moved to Nashville, I would be in Tootsie's every night. But I would say with confidence that the majority of people who live in Nashville don't go to Tootsie's every night. And many of them don't even like country music, believe it or not.
Come on, stand up.
Baby, help her out. I gotta go, folks. I gotta get these kids under control. Old Single Dad signing off. Thank you for joining me. Hit that thumbs up, smash that thumbs up button. Helps out with the old Google squirrels who control everything in this game. See you on the next one, and peace out. Now, Big Pumpkin, bring me my camera, Big Pumpkin. Just bring it over here. I can't reach it, and I hurt my back carrying your backpack over here for you. Yeah, just right here. Oh, thank you very much. I know some of y'all like, you the laziest, you so lazy.